Very good afternoon, children. All of you join quickly. Yesterday we were unable to continue our lesson due to some network issue. So today I just want to start it from the very beginning of this lesson because it was interrupted after 11 minutes. So let me continue that one, that PDF. You can open your book. So we were discussing about fire is both useful and dangerous. Okay. So what is fire? How did we discover it? How do we control it? Okay, this was yesterday we started discussing. Okay, actually fire, friend and foe. Fire meaning what? Fire, you can see here one semicolon. Okay, and after that it is written friend and foe. Just like a debate. What we are doing in debate? Sometimes what we are doing if it is our friend or if it is our enemy, just we are talking about. So now fire, here our writer is telling fire is both friend and foe. Fire is very important in our life. Without fire we can't live a single day. Okay, that's why fire is very important. Okay, nowadays electric induction, this and that, it has come. Of course you can say yes, we can lead. Of course this thing is there, but fire is main. But electricity, for electric we are using electricity, but in that behind this electricity we need fire only. Okay, directly or indirectly it is involved in that. We can't deny that fact. Okay, so that is why fire, without fire we can't think our life. So it is our friend in that case. Why? Because fire is giving us warmth. Fire is giving us tasty food only. Fire is keep ourselves warm for different kinds of problem. Okay, and it solve many problem also. And we can say it is a boon, of course, as well as a curse also. And curse, how we can say that fire is a curse? Yes, how can we say? Yes, when this fire destroy everything. If we do not take very good care of this fire, what will happen? Okay, then and there, if we do a single mistake, then we will be responsible for destroying our everything. So here we can see early men, when they were not knowing about fire and all, but slowly they have discovered this one. Okay, and what happened? Early man did not know what fire was, but he must have seen the damage it could cause. Of course, damage we have seen in wildfire. He must have watched lightning and volcanoes long before he began to use fire itself. Fire was powerful, dangerous, and he was frightened. Okay, and of course, if you see this kind of dangerous fire in front of you, automatically we all will be very much frightened. So it happened in the case of early man also. Okay, he was not knowing how to use fire, but he was seen the incident. Okay, incident of what? How this fire destroy our thing. Okay, fire may be puzzled early men, but now know that fire is a result of chemical reaction. Earlier, when it was not discovered, they had this confusion in their mind that what is the cause of this and that. But now we have discovered this fire is the result of a chemical reaction. Now we can say what is chemical reaction. See, when the oxygen of the air combines with carbon dioxide and hydrogen in a fuel, a chemical reaction takes place. Okay? देखो, when the oxygen in air combines with carbon and hydrogen in a fuel, a chemical reaction takes place. energy in the form of heat and light is released in this process. So this is what we call fire. Okay, this is the way it happens. Got it? Yesterday I think all of you have taken part in this discussion. So now I'll not ask you any question, I'll just forward my lesson. Now 3 things we needed to make fire: fuel, oxygen and heat. Okay, wood, coal, cooking gas and petrol are some example of fuel. So all of you are quite familiar of these things. You have seen wood, coal, cooking gas, LPG, everybody has got this one at home. So these are the source to getting fuel, and with the help of that we can light, we can fire. Oxygen comes from where? Air. That is why when you blow on smoldering paper mane kya hai? Burning slowly without flame. It will burn, but you can't see the that flame won't be there. It will burn very slowly. It often bursts into flame, and the third thing needed to make fire is heat. Okay, without heat, okay, then you can't see that fire. Fuel and oxygen do not make fire by themselves, or else a newspaper or a stick lying in the open would catch fire on its own. So these are the certain cases in that we can get this kind of fire. Okay. Sometimes you can say, if you want to see fire, okay, if we blow air, okay, if you blow something, then what will happen? Then you can see the fire. Okay, otherwise you can see the smoke only sometimes, but if you blow it, then you can see this fire. So different types of things are there. To burn a piece of paper of wood, we heat it before it catches fire. अगर हम heat कर लेते, अगर मान लो wood or anything, okay, अगर heat कर दिए, then what will happen? आप एक लकड़ी को धूप में छील के लकड़ी को धूप में रख दो, then after that you try to catch fire on it, then automatically it will catch. Okay, so it needs heat also, it needs air also. We generally do it with a lighted match. Every fuel has a particular temperature at which it begins to burn. अगर देखो आपको घर में अगर पेट्रोल है, कैरोसिन है, कुछ भी है, so if you give something in a particular place, अगर लकड़ी रखे हो, कुछ भी रखे, थोड़ा सा पेट्रोल दे दो, थोड़ा सा कैरोसिन दे दो, और then try to do it, then automatically it will catch fire. ये ठंडा है तो भी लग जाता है. So what happened? Meaning every fuel has a particular temperature at which it begins to burn. This temperature is called flash point or kindling temperature of the fuel. If I ask you a question, what is kindling temperature, then you can give me this answer. You understand? Every fuel has a particular temperature. Okay, this one. Okay, particular temperature and at which it begins to burn. So all of you understood this one? Okay, fuel and oxygen do not make fire themselves. They need heat. Lighted match provides the heat, and every fuel begins to burn at a particular temperature. अगर एक particular temperature हो जाएगा, then it can, fire. Now, so this much all of you have understood, I hope. I hope all of you have understood this one. Yeah. Now, next is that, yeah. Now, it is sometimes said that fire is a good servant but a bad master. Only means that fire is very useful as long as it is kept under control. Okay, fire actually at home, or if you follow this one, this controlling fire actually it totally depends on us. If we handle this fire very carefully, we can solve all most of the thing. We can save any kind of disaster if we face or if we handle this thing very carefully. Got it? Now it is useful as long as it is under control. It is useful, of course, fire is very useful. Without this we can't think our life. Okay, it is very useful, but as long as if it is kept under control. Okay, the moment it becomes out of control, yes, it will reach to the disaster. It is very easy, we can control fire, we have extinguisher, we have this, we have that, but it is not so easy. When it will go out of control, we will face lots of trouble. Okay, we face lots of trouble. So now for instance, you can say we use it to cook our food. Number one, these are the very, we can say good servant. Okay, and we can say that when it is under control, we use it to cook our food. Next one is warm our homes in winter. Okay, nowadays here we don't need that fire and all, but if you go to a place like Shimla, then you can say, means any hill areas, if you go, they used to warm their house in winter with the help of fire. Okay, and what happened to generate electricity? Okay, so these are the most important thing, but these are the positive side of fire. But on the other hand, if fire gets out of control, it can be very dangerous. Okay, on the other hand, if fire gets out of control, it can be very, very dangerous. Each year, do you know, each year thousands of homes and shops are damaged by fire. And our city, our marketplace, it remains always very congested. Okay, so if anything happens, that vehicles and all, that fire brigade, they can't enter into that lanes and all. So as a result, they need lots of very long pipes, and they need different types of things. So it takes time. Okay, and जब तक वो लोग प्रिपेयर करते रहते हैं तब तक आधा जल जाता है, आधा से भी ज़्यादा. Okay, so here vast areas of forest are also destroyed, and we have seen in the last year itself only. Okay, more than 2 months it was there in Australia. Okay, vast areas of forest are also destroyed, and hundreds of people are killed or injured. It was just like a disaster. So dear children, now up to this I have discussed. If you have any doubts up to this, you just ask me. Okay, let me check your chat once. So if you have any doubts regarding this, up to this I have discussed, now you just ask me your doubts. If you have any doubts, you just ask me now. नहीं तो मैं और प्रोग्रेस हो जाऊंगी. ठीक है? No doubt. If you have any doubt नहीं है तो बहुत अच्छी बात है. Then let me progress. ठीक है? And yesterday I sent you PDF. You have read or not? How many of you have read? हाँ, वानी, शारदा, तेजस्विनी, प्रज्ञा, तन्मय, समीक्षा, योगेश्वरी. You have gone through this. Vivek, Chinmay. Yesterday I sent PDF of this lesson only. Okay, no worries, no doubt. Okay, Papa. Manthan, you don't have any doubts? Very good. So fine only, I don't have any problem. So better to read your book, and you will get more knowledge in that than this. Okay, then let me continue. Clear? Okay. So up to this, now next one. Just as three things are needed to start a fire, there are three main ways in which a fire can be put out. Okay, so what are these? In each one of the three things needed for burning is taken away. Now, how to take precautions if you want to put out fire? So what are the precautions and how will you control? If anything happens at home or anywhere, so you need to control it, but we have to know the technique. Okay, in school you got this year so it was not possible that we have training. Safety department is there and they are taking very good care of ourselves, and we got training of different types of disaster, how to save ourselves in during the time of disaster. Okay, so here we got training, but at home we do not have fire extinguisher or we do not have any very sources. So that time how will you control? So if there is any hint, so let us know that one. Okay, so now, so number one, we can take away the fuel. If the fire wall has no fuel to feed on, no burning can take place. We often let a fire die out simply by not adding more fuel to it. One example, अगर fuel मान लो आपके kitchen में अभी LPG cylinder is there, so if anything happens, you just try to turn off your cylinder and take this cylinder out from this kitchen and take out from your home. Okay, then and there, if possible, if you can. So that time you can save your life, your family, your society from this disaster. That fuel should not be nearby. Or agar if some of the people, they have the habit of keeping petrol, kerosene at home. Okay, so if you are keeping also, just try to remember, don't keep it inside this kitchen or nearby wherever you are keeping fire or anything, or keeping lamp or diya or anything. So you just try to remove this particular thing from that place of disaster. Then you can save your life and others as well. Okay, and next one is the second way of putting out a fire is to prevent oxygen from reaching it. अगर ऑक्सीजन मिलता है then what will happen? Fire तो धन धन करके जलना शुरू हो जाएगा. But if we can control it, no supply of oxygen means no fire. Okay, small fires can be put out or smothered with a damp blanket or a sack. Okay, now what is smothered? Suffocated, or you can say lack of air. If it doesn't get air, then we can easily control it. And or else you can, if you have blanket, you damp it. You put water, pour water on a blanket, and after that you just throw this thing in that particular place where this thing is happening, or a wet sack also it will work. Okay, this stops oxygen reaching the burning material. Okay, sometimes carbon dioxide is used to extinguish fire. When there will be no oxygen, then fire will automatically put out. It doesn't allow oxygen to reach the burning material, and this damp blanket or sack, it can stop oxygen reaching the burning material. So this is another way to control. First one is no fuel should be there nearby this burning point, burning material, and secondly we can use this damp blanket or sack, or we can control oxygen. Okay, if there will be no oxygen, then there will be no burning. Now third way of putting out a fire is to remove the heat. ठीक है, if the temperature can be brought down below the flash point मतलब कि एक temperature जब when it reach to a particular heat, that time you can see the fire. Then yes, if the fuel stops burning, अगर ये टेम्परेचर हम कम करते हैं, so how will you control this one? Yes, you can control with this damp blanket only. If you pour water, sometimes water will also work. You blow on a burning matchstick, a candle to put it out. In doing so, you remove the hot air around the flame, burning down its temperature below the flash point. The candle goes out. Sometimes water is sprayed on a fire. Okay, it absorbs heat from the burning fuel and lowers the temperature. And this is another way also controlling this fire. Okay, so if we spray water on it, the blanket of water also cuts off the supply of oxygen. The blanket of water also cuts off the supply of oxygen and the fire is extinguished. So dear children, this much you have understood, और ज़्यादा नहीं है देखो, हाँ, and this much I'll teach you tomorrow. I'll complete it tomorrow, by tomorrow. So this much, if you have any problem regarding the same, you just ask me your doubts immediately. ठीक है, इतना आप आज कर लेते, और if you have doubts, or you just tell me. Okay, anybody has got any doubt, or else I'll discuss more. Bhargav, you are late today? Yes, no doubt. So let me complete another paragraph, okay? देखो, some fires cannot be put out with water. Okay, if water is sprayed into an oil fire, the oil will float to the top of the water and continue to burn. अगर आपकी मम्मी खाना बना रही है, ऑयल में पूरी तल रही है, और बाई चांस आग लग जाता है उसमें कढ़ाई में, समटाइम इट हैपन्स, अगर आप पानी डाल दिए तो फायर विल गो ऑटोमेटिकली, इट विल गो अप, और इट कैन डिस्ट्रॉय मैनी मोर थिंग. Okay, so in that case, what you have to do, you have to control this one. If you have any lid, you put the lid on it, then fire will go away, it will not burn. So this one you have to be very much careful, and that's why we need extinguisher. It has different categories, you all of you are knowing, so I will not talk much about this now. Okay, so these can be very dangerous because water can flow quickly, carrying the burning oil with it and spreading the fire. Water should also not be used on fires caused by electrical appliances. Yes, if it is a fire means by electrical appliances, so never put water on it. And you should not get wet when you will go and touch this kind of appliances. In everyday basis also, if you are touching all the electric appliances, okay, in wet hand, anything can happen. So make your hands, fingers dry and then try to touch it. Okay, the person spraying water might receive an electric shock and be killed. जो person spray कर रहा है, he will also absorb the same thing, and he may get this electric shock and he can be killed. Okay, so you have to be very much careful. Always, and this type of thing and this type of knowledge you should discuss with your parents, discuss with your family members, so that they will also be very much careful. ठीक है, एकदम ध्यान रखो. A carbon dioxide extinguisher is the best thing to fight an electrical fire. Okay, so carbon dioxide extinguisher, in this case this extinguisher, whatever you have got training, So this kind of extinguisher is the best thing to fight an electrical fire. So this is very 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 important in that case. Then you can't do anything. और पानी तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं देना. If it is fire with oil fire and electric fire. So never use this kind of thing. So I hope this much only I discussed today. And now my dear children, you can ask me your doubt. Now this is your doubt clearance session. You just discuss. You have any question, anything, you just try to tell me. Okay, and one more thing children, those who haven't subscribed this Sunanda Dey's channel, I think you have almost all of you have subscribed. If it is not subscribed, you please do subscription now. Okay, do subscribe now, and then you will get the notification also. And my blog I made for you only. Please visit that one and try to do all the exercise whatever I have uploaded there. ठीक है? Sunanda Cloud Classroom it is written. I have sent already link. So through that link you go. How many of you have visited? Vani, you have visited? Sharda, Tejaswini, Pragya, Tanmay, Manthan. उसमें आप लोगों को you will find lots of exercises and there you just do this one. Sonu Tiwari, how are you? You are not attending class nowadays, I hope so. Vani, you have visited? If it is not yet visited, then you please do visit. Okay, very good. Thank you. Those who have visited, I know they will be benefited. For them, no problem in exam. So anything, if you have doubts, just write to me now, children. जिसको डाउट है अभी का अभी पूछो मुझे. Yeah. Okay. That means Tanmay has visited. Very good, Tanmay. And reading section also you complete. Reading section. Okay. If you give me your feedback, and according to your feedback I'll just work on it. अगर आपको फायदा हो रहा है तभी मैं और मटेरियल डालूंगी. And if you think that yes ma'am it is not profitable, just you are not visiting or if you are not doing anything, then I'll just stop it, because I made it only for you, not for me, to get support, because now we are not able to meet one another. I can't provide directly to you, so that's why we have planned to give support through these only. So if you feel yes you need this one, then definitely I'll upload many more things, many more materials. But if you feel that no ma'am I don't want to go or something like that, then I will not upload anything. जो जितना किया ठीक है. हाँ, Pragya has written, but okay, thank you Pragya. Vani also written. Tanmay, okay. So please visit and try it and try to get good marks in that. Okay. So this much today. You don't have any doubts. It's okay. Tomorrow I'll complete the last part plus question answers. Okay. Tomorrow all of you attend this class in the same channel, same time. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you for attending this class. Bye bye.